This week, I want us to work on anger. I want you to work on releasing the anger, and especially the unexpressed anger. You know, when I started doing it myself, it was easy. You know, it's usually, you usually know what makes you angry, but I had no idea how much unexpressed anger was inside of me. 5 minutes of fear and anger will shut down your immune system for 6 hours. 6 hours. You have no wonder people are getting sick and dying. They're constantly in fear. So if just understanding that, you would stop watching TV. But when you get to the unexpressed anger and you find out how it's stored, everything you ever did is stored in your body and it stays there. And you know that unexpressed anger is the cause for bad diseases like cancer. Every time I hear about cancer, the first thing I ask, what are you angry about? I had one incident a few weeks ago. I was talking to somebody I know, and he says to me, oh, I have a 4-stage cancer. And I said to him, let me ask you something. We were not friends, but he didn't know what I was doing. And I said, you don't have to answer, but I want you to just think about it. I said, what makes you angry? And he was shocked. He said, I am very angry, dude. And he started telling that when he was 5 or 7 years old, his father died. And then when he went to school, the kids were making fun of him because he didn't have a father. And he got even more angry. And he said, from that moment on, I just became an angry guy. I'm always angry. And I said, well, this is it. Until you clear out. And then he starts telling me about his cancer and how the doctors don't even know what to do with him anymore. And he's got so many operations and the chemo and this and that. And now they want him to do the more chemo and radiation. And I said, listen, you will never get better until you face the anger, until you get it out of your system. And he was shocked that I even knew that. So that's the homework for the next week. Write your 3 pages on fear. And well, we finished with fear. For those who didn't do the fear, start on anger. And if you didn't do the fear, please start the fear. Otherwise, it will accumulate. By next time, you'll have more work to do. But the sooner you do it, the better. So this is the technique for those who don't know. You write down 3 pages. And then you read your Ho'oponopono to release that anger, fear, anxiety. And then what I do is I burn the pages. So that helps a lot. Okay, so everybody got it? Any questions? Anything that pours out of you, anything that comes in, you write, you don't read it, you don't worry about how you write, no punctuations, I don't care how you write it. You can just, whatever comes out. By writing, you're releasing it from your system. That's all there is to it.
Okay.
Just keep writing until you make 3 pages, because there's usually a block after a page or two. Usually like a page and a half, you're already stuck. You don't know what to write next. That's when the most important stuff is coming out. So
Right.
just give it a few minutes and continue, because I promise you will be surprised what comes out next. Something you never thought about. Right, Lisa?